There is this other story that I have come across that is going to be my next story, something that I really want to talk about, and if I can remember correctly, maybe not certain details of the story, but I can remember most of it, I think, in general. So the whole summary of the story would be that it's about um, a priest that was newly appointed into a church, and then at first the congregation, the members of the church, were resisting. They were not welcoming of this new priest because he wasn't known in that neighborhood or in the prison, or not prison, but in the there's a word for it that escapes me now. Okay, but so the congregation, members of the church, weren't at first welcoming of the newly appointed priest, but with time they got used to him, and as it's very natural, and so they got along. And this man was appointed when he was about 52 years old into this church. He had a degree, a law degree. He also had a PhD in religion, things of that nature. So he seemed to be very highly qualified for the job that he was appointed into. And it turns out that this pastor had a son, and this son was called João. That is equivalent to James in English, so he was called João. And he met a young lady in the church, a really young lady, in her early 20s, and they hit it off. And very soon they got married. And when they got married, they moved into the pastor's house where the son lived. Apparently, that's quite common in many areas, in many places, in many localities in the world. And well, so that's where they lived. A husband, newly wedded husband and wife, and but in about a year or so, I think, not quite after 2 years, there was a divorce